Maryland is not all about apple cider and pumpkin patches, but you can check out our last video. But it is about all of the screams, the haunted stuff, Edgar Allan Poe. The Baltimore metro area is packed with all of this. And today we're gonna go through a tiered list from the bottom to the top as to the best places to get your haunted and your screams on.
I'm scared of literally everything, so the amount of these I've been to is a lot smaller than our last list about pumpkin spice and everything nice.
She's definitely been, I'm pretty sure all of them, most likely. But anyway, we're gonna go through all of them here today, so be sure to hit that notification bell, subscribe below, so you can stay current on everything we have going on here in and around the Baltimore metro area. Today, from C to S, all the haunted places, the screams, Edgar Allan Poe, all of it. And we're gonna start off with the C tier. So you may be thinking like, I can only do this as an adult, I can't take my kids to that. Well, that's definitely not the case. The C tier especially is way more family friendly, from little kids to big kids and adults, everybody in between. So there's a lot to be had, no matter what your age groups are or what your party is like.
The cool thing about Baltimore is we're so rich in history and go back so far. We're known for famous author and poet Edgar Allan Poe. There's so many different attractions that speak to that, starting with Baltimore Ghost Tours. And Fells Point has one of my favorite ones. It's actually more of a walking historic tour, but they'll show you different properties that some of these well-known names are from, different legends, different things that we've heard that go way back to the 18th century when Baltimore was just being built for the first time. So really fascinating.
This may not be in Maryland, but you hop right over the Pennsylvania line and there's tons to do in the Gettysburg area. Obviously, we all know about the history with Gettysburg, and there's tons to do there, from if you're a little kid or you're an adult, everything in between.
Ghost tours, history, reenactments. There are so many legends and stories about ghost sightings and different houses that are haunted. You can get inside of some of these houses and they will tell you if you stand very still, you might see something moving in the corner, or different legends about, furniture that gets shifted around while you're there. So whether it's real or not, the whole experience is a little creepy, a little eerie, and a lot of fun.
And to piggyback on that history note, head down to Annapolis, and you can go down into downtown Annapolis, go through all the tours there. A lot of them have more of a Halloween type theme to them during this time in October, so be sure to do that. And then you can hit the bars and all the shops in and around downtown Annapolis. It's a ton of fun, whole family. Up next is the B tier. So these are more of like your bang for your buck type places to go and to visit during this time here in October.
My kids would never sleep again if they went to any of these, and I've only been to one of these, and it's terrifying. There's no chance, but I guarantee if I go there's a bunch of middle schoolers running around. All right, so the first one is actually a volunteer fire department in Gambrills, and this is 7 Terror Trail. I love this because it actually raises money for the firehouse, and they do not skimp on the terror or anything else. All of the money goes back to them, and they get into full character. It is a lot of fun. That's in Gambrills. So there's a bunch of different scare zones. There's a scary maze, which sounds terrifying. I'm definitely not doing that. And the cool thing about this is the admission is really low. They're counting on donations and people kind of going above and beyond, buying concessions while they're there. Parking is also free. So if you want to feel good and get a scare at the same time, have at it. I will not be seeing you there.
Those guys go all out for this. This is like their time to shine this year.
The next one is Leechwoods. This is in Damascus. It's close to where I grew up. This one's in Damascus. Jason's Woods is also still in Poolsville, so you could actually hit both of them up. They're like 20 minutes from each other. And the cool thing about both of these is you are walking through haunted woods. So I feel like just walking alone at night in the woods is scary enough. And then there's people jumping out with chainsaws and scaring you, and jump scares and all of that. So do the little tour, grab some hot chocolate, and snuggle with a friend while you cry.
Or if you're an adult, make sure you have a couple of drinks before you go so that you're a little bit more relaxed.
A little Jack and cider.
Yeah. If you're enjoying these thus far, or we've actually put maybe one of these in a tier that you don't think it should be in, be sure to let us know in the comments. Hit that like button so we know exactly how you guys feel about this.
And if you have any that we've missed, please tell us. And if you have any that are a little more tame, please tell me. Thinking about relocating to Baltimore? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it all down below.
From top employers to best hospitals and a boatload of other things, all the stuff you'll need to know before making the move to in and around Baltimore. The best part, this guide is entirely free. Just click the link in the description at the top pinned comment. Hope this helps. Up next is the A tier. So these are some of the best, not the best, but some of the best. And these are a little bit more creative, a little bit more of a show.
High production quality.
Yeah, and it's definitely like one of those things where it's like, we're planning a couple weeks in advance to come here and do these things because it's such a production. And the first one in the A tier list is the Nevermore Haunt. And this is in Baltimore. It's located in a historic warehouse. The themes draw on more of a 19th century legend type feel. And there's a slideshow with like magic tricks, fortune telling, and some stunts that are part humor and part carnival. And be sure to grab a cider beer in the outdoor bar so that you can actually enjoy the night and not be too scared and do all the things and socialize.
Up next is a personal friend favorite. My friend group has been going on this since we were probably in college. It's called Bedlam in the Burrow. It is put on by the local fire department, and again, they go all out. It's not expensive, you can park for free, and you walk through a couple of different settings that are a little scary, like haunted house vibes. You can also get like caramel apples and hot chocolate, but their claim to fame is a haunted hayride. So you get on this hayride and it drives you through miles of this back country, and you stop at different places and have different scenes and settings and performances. It's a lot of fun. It's not super scary, so truly like I can handle it. My kids personally can't, but your kids probably can. It's a really, really fun night. They go all out, and you could spend a couple hours there, so like it's a great place for like a Friday night activity.
Up next, third on the A tier list is the Laurel's House of Horror, and essentially it's an old movie theater, which is already creepy enough, converted into basically a haunted movie theater. So you can imagine how scary this could possibly be. And
I'm not going.
And it is. You're going.
I'm not going.
We're going. If you are a 90s kid or anywhere before that, you're gonna like the animatronics, you know, like Chuck E. Cheese used to have. Those are scary enough, right? So add some horror themes to those. There's a lot of that. It's pretty scary. I mean, this is one where I was like, I don't know if you could take middle schoolers here.
And it's creative the way they put it together. It's just something that's a little bit different. It's indoor, so if weather has something to do with it, it's a good option.
Right. You don't have to wear a jacket.
Hey guys, it's Kelly. I'm here with Mike as well. And as much as I love making these videos, there's one thing I love even more, and that's helping families and people from all across the country make a move here to Baltimore. I moved here about 20 years ago, and I've never looked back. I love helping countless families make the move as well. So whether you're coming out next week, next month, or even next year, don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is right here on the screen, and I've linked the description in case you missed the on-screen pop-up. Look forward to helping you and your family make the move to Baltimore.
Okay, now it's the S tier. This is the scariest of the scary. Not really, but it's more of like, these are the best attractions to go to for just like overall fun and being able to spend a lot of your night, essentially your whole night there, doing a lot of different things. So it's not just like you're going into the haunted house and that's it. There's a lot to be offered here at these events. And first one is Markoff's Haunted Forest, which is in Dickerson. And if you are into maybe some DJs, music, drinks, food, this place has all of that, plus all the other stuff that you're accustomed to at Halloween. So if you want a hayride wagon type situation, or if you want a corn maze, they have all of this. It's a lot of fun, so you can spend, from basically 6 to midnight there.
Up next, Field of Screams and Only. This is a huge attraction in Montgomery County. People come from all over. It's been featured on USA Today as one of the top rated scream parks in the whole country, and it's right in your backyard. It has 4 attractions in one. You pay like 1 fee to get into that, and then you're gonna go on a Trail of Terror, which is literally a half an hour walking through woods on like 50 acres. There's a haunted hayride, there's bonfire pits all over. They've got concessions. There's like a lot to do there, which is really fun, and you really need to get there early, but you can upgrade different things, and those upgrades, this is one of the places that is highly recommended because you get a really fun experience. So plan to go there, plan to spend a little bit more money and actually like invest in your night and have a great time.
And if you're driving in and around the Baltimore area, you're gonna hear it on the radio all the time in October.
Last one is Bennett's Curse. This is down in Dundalk. They put on a crazy production. They literally start hiring their talent, which is the people who scare the crap out of you, in the summer and actually train them. I kid you not, like this is like a full-on actor situation. It's in Dundalk. They take over a huge area. So if you're more in the southern side of things and you want to be really scared and see a high level of production, this is the place for you. They hire literal makeup artists. So this is like 10 out of 10 production quality. Definitely more on the expensive side and definitely get a huge bang for your buck, even though you're paying a little bit more to enter.
So if you're living in California now and the acting thing isn't going the way you want it and you want to move to Maryland, here is where you can really fit in and really develop your skills. Now for the question of the day. For those of you looking to move within the state of Maryland, you're already here, you want to move to a different part. What part do you want to move to? Do you want to move from the city, out of the city? From Baltimore County to Anne Arundel County, Annapolis to Frederick? Let me know in the comments. I'm extremely interested. Get an understanding of where people are moving within the state. Even better, give me a call, shoot me a text. All my information is right on the screen here. Looking forward to hearing from you.
Don't say we didn't ever tell you any pro tips about your career or your move to Maryland. We hope you guys get to check out some of these really fun activities this fall. If you do, please send us a message. If we missed somewhere that we should be checking out, please let us know that as well. We always love featuring all of the cool things that Maryland has to offer, especially here in the fall season when Maryland really comes to life with so many options for getting your haunts on.
Be sure to hit that notification bell, subscribe below so you can stay current on everything we have going on here in and around the Baltimore metro area. That's Kelly, I'm Mike, we'll see you on the next video.